You see, the being called man was designed from eternity to serve the purpose of the kingdom of God. Follow what I'm saying? The being called man was wired in your gene. You were hardwired to serve the purpose of God from eternity. But see, when we came into time, our callings that was from eternity was hidden within time. And that calling would only be discovered when you discover the one who ordained you from eternity. Because it is his voice that can unlock the calling. But watch this now. Since every man was hardwired from eternity to serve the purpose of God, when you come to the earth, your soul will naturally gravitate towards the area of your original divine assignment. But you see, since that divine assignment can only be found when God encounters a man, your soul will gravitate to the thing closest to your divine assignment. So Peter was ordained an apostle from eternity before that time. He was ordained as one through whose life God will save a lot of souls. He was ordained one who would evangelize the world. But when Peter came into time, his soul hadn't not met the master yet. His soul gravitated towards fishing. So his soul was looking for something, but catching fish was the closest, was the parable the soul could tell Peter that you are supposed to be dragging people from something. I don't know if I have two persons who can even understand what I'm saying. So you are not a teacher by accident. You are not an engineer by accident. Moses was ordained to be a deliverer of God's people. So from birth, he was gravitated towards royalty, because through him God will erect the nation Israel. So he was around the palace. He was learning government in the palace. And when his excursion in the palace was over, he was moved to go and tend to Jethro's cattle. And he did that for 40 years. He led cattle. But until he encountered God, his soul gravitated to what was closest to his divine ordination. So he kept on leading cattle until he encountered God. And then God now revealed that you are not actually supposed to lead cattle. You were supposed to lead a people. So what happens is this. The destiny and the ordinations or the callings is hidden in time or perverted. But it will gravitate towards that which is closest to its original ordination. Hi. So the young man is teaching in the classroom so beautifully. Meanwhile, in the ordination of eternity, he was supposed to be a teacher of men. One who would reveal the oracles of God to his generation. But you see, his soul gravitated to teaching in a classroom. That thing you like doing is not by chance. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And if you have eyes to pay attention, you can look at that thing and say, because my spirit is always gravitating towards this thing. It means this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So only the Spirit of God can show you. So Jesus Christ did not pick fishermen for fancy. He knew. He knew that these men were fishers of men, not fishermen. You don't know why you are gravitating towards music. If we check, you are a prophetic minstrel. Through your sound, spirits will be summoned. through your sound, gates for God to invade the earth will be open. But you never knew. You say, my son like doing Bet Ninja. You see, his soul is gravitating towards the future. He loves predicting the future. That is a prophetic unction. But see, he's always gravitating to something closest to what it is. So you say, you don't know why this boy, he likes betting, if a spiritual man sees him, he will tell him, follow me. You are ordained to be a prophet to nations. You are ordained to be a seer to nations. So you see him obsessed with anything that has to do with foretelling.